I told you yesterday that I would go over the seven-step formula to marketing. So we're going to go over this fairly quickly, and we'll get back to it as we go along with our training. So again, always have your main objective. What is your objective that this business is going to bring to you, or you hope it to bring to you? Mine is to build a lifestyle that I won't need to vacation from, and that just doesn't. That means that I don't have a set schedule. Wake up when I want, work from wherever I want, and do it when I want. So there's no stress of the bills. There's no stress of having to get to a job or not having enough time for the things that pop up every day. All right. So the 7-step formula to marketing. We touched on psychology, and the psychology is a psychology that you have yourself. What is your why? Why are you doing this? And what is your goal? So, what is the outcome that you want? Why? What's your motivating factor? What's that factor that is going to get you up in the middle of the night to write something down? Or what's going to get you unstuck? That has to be your motivating factor. And then you also, what your end goal is, how committed are you to it? Are you that tower of refuge? Meaning that you're always going to be there through thick and thin. So that's the psychology. Once you have the psychology and stuff down, up in your head, then it makes the next steps easier. All right, the right activities. The right activities are just the things that you're taught to do. The right activity is a lot of it's centered around your story. Everybody has themselves a story, and there are not every story is the same, but there are a lot of stories that are very close to each other. For example, mine starts out with working in the restaurant business all my life. The business is very fun, but it's very demanding, time consuming, and you pass up a lot as you're trying to perfect your business. At one point in time, it's just spending too much time doing that business, and you don't even know what a day off is. So I felt that at my age, there was a time that I had to change. I had to find something that was fun for me, not time consuming, and allowed me to express myself but still pay my bills. So there's how you present your story is important. So the right activity, you present your story. We'll just write this down. We're presenting our story. We're going to do an intro. Then we're going to present the problem. My problem was no free time, missing too many family functions, and obviously it didn't work very well on my relationships, being tied up into the business all the time. Then we're going to agitate it. And by agitating it, the old saying, stirring the pot means when somebody gets riled up, you just keep going and going and going. Well, the problem was lack of free time. Agitating it was the number of family functions I missed, the relationships that failed, and not having enough time to do the things I like to do, my hobbies, my desires. And then the solution is, here's an opportunity for you to get out of your problem by going to this solution. And then the last thing is signature. So this is pass. So all of our emails, all of our sales copy will all be set up in this aspect. Present the problem. Well, introduce yourself. Present the problem. Agitate it. Provide solutions. And then signature is the same thing as like a call to action. What do you want them to do next? Okay, so in a sense that's a good portion of the right activity. There are more, but this is the biggest part of having the right activity. The next is loading the gun. Loading the gun is putting together your marketing campaign. From the start, copy, finish. Everything is all planned out ahead of time. You start your campaign, you build your pages, you work the pages through, you build your funnel, or you do your market to masses, isolate the few to get sales. So building the funnel would be starting, loading your gun. Shooting the gun that means you actually launch out your marketing campaign, be it Facebook, solo ads, banner ads, but this is getting all the hard work that you've done in front of somebody. Follow up is if somebody clicks on your ad, you engage them, go through your past story, and you follow up to see how you can better their solution. We've agitated the problems. Now the follow-up is we're providing them the solution. Next, we're going to track, measure, and optimize. By tracking, lets us know how effective we are. We may have the best ad in the world, the best marketing, but it's not attracting anybody. So obviously we've missed our market, and that's what tracking and measuring will do. However, this is also track and measure. If you start out with say a Facebook ad that's $10 a day, whatever, and you're finding a lot of results from that ad. So as opposed to just keeping the ad the same, we would optimize it and put more money on it and see if, say the $10 a day ad produces 10 names every day, pretty consistent. So we decide that we're going to optimize that and go to $20 a day, and it brings in 20 to 25, then we're making the right move. If is only bringing in 10 still, then we scale it back down and look at a way that we can optimize that ad. And then the last thing is celebrate. Celebrate and give back. You know, if there's a passion of yours that you can't live without, and you want to make sure that you follow through with them, then that's who you give back to. If it's a charity, if it's helping kids, the celebrate could be both your personal, buy yourself something, and give back to the community. The more you give back, the better you'll feel, and you'll keep yourself going. So, 7 steps to formula, or 7-step formula to marketing. Psychology, right mind frame, right activity, properly presented, loading the gun, building your pages, your funnels. Shooting the gun is actually putting it out in front of everybody. Loading the gun is having everything ready. Shooting the gun is actually starting that campaign. Follow up, going back to the market to masses, isolate the few, and that will trickle down to sales. So your follow up is isolate the few and the sales. Track and measure will tell you where you're missing, if you're missing something on your funnel, or if you are on the right thing, optimize it to get more results. And then celebrate. That's today. We'll work something up fun and exciting for tomorrow. Thank you.